everyone, my name's Nina, and I'm back, along with my cat Jingles, with my January wrap-up, my very first wrap-up of the year, and it's gonna be awful. I have completed 2 books this month, did not like either of them, so let's share some of them. The first one I have to share with you is called Acts of Service by Lillian Fishman. I won this in a Goodreads giveaway. And I thought this was going to be like an eye-opening discovery of someone's sexuality. But really, just all the characters were very unlikable, terrible people, like problematic. And it was just an awful read. And I didn't understand the point of this story. Basically, it deals with this queer woman who is in a relationship with her girlfriend, but decides to post her nudes online and then ends up meeting a different woman from posting these nudes and starting a relationship with this woman and this woman's hookup man, and just cheating on her girlfriends and enjoying having sex with this dude, even though this dude is a horribly terrible person with the ego the size of the Titanic. The other woman is, I don't know, pathetic, to be honest. And our main character is just shitty and has no morals. So, I didn't understand the plot of the story. I really didn't. It was terrible to get through. And also, every time someone talked, there was no quotation. So I found it very hard to know when people are talking to each other. Or who was talking, or if this was just like inner monologue. I thought it was awful. And next, I have this chunky book, which I finally fucking finished. Look at this chunky ass bitch. She thick. This is A Court of Mist and Fury from Sarah J. Maas. This was a really popular series years ago. It's still popular, like the newest one just came out last year. I started reading this series in December, so this is the second book. I decided that I liked the first book enough that I was willing to give the second book a try. I did not know it was going to be this big. It's like 630 pages. And it took me forever to finish this. Today is the 12th. I received this book on the 30th. So this took me 13 days to finish. There was multiple days where I didn't read it. But it took me a long ass time to read this book. This is a different segment because I have to return this to my library ASAP. It was an ILL. So anyway, this is the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Freya is starting to marry Tamlin, or however you pronounce any of these names. But then she gets taken away and a lot of shit happens and there's a new enemy and a lot of shit. I was really only continuing to read because I wanted some spice, and there was a good amount of spice, not for this size of this book. I would say like combined there was 10 pages of spice. If I could just remove those 10 pages and just read those 10 pages, I would have been fine. I'm not going to continue with the series because I didn't care about it. So there's that. I give this like a 3-star, like a 2.5 star. It just wasn't for me. I didn't care. The last book I want to mention, I think I'm going to DNF. So it's called There There by Tammy Orange. This is actually quite a popular book at my library, or just popular in general, to be honest. And it deals with Native Americans and different characters identifying with that part of themselves. I would love to learn more about that culture. I just don't like this book. Every chapter so far has been a different character, and it's taken me a really long time to read it, and so far I've only read 100 pages, and I couldn't tell you anything that I've read, and the fact that each chapter has been a different character, like, how am I supposed to remember the characters? The front cover tells me there's 12 characters, and they all meet up at this powwow. I don't know if some shit happens at this powwow, or if these 12 characters become friends, or what. I literally cannot tell you what I read in the first 100 pages of this book. I picked this up because it is a book club book that me and my friends wanted to read. So me and my friends started a book club. It's our very first book club meeting, and we chose this book, and I hate it. I don't think they've even started it, and our book club meeting is supposed to be in like 7 days. I think I'm going to DNF this, and our book club meeting can just be a hangout instead, and maybe we'll try again next month. That is all I have to share with you. Hopefully your January reading went better than mine. Hoping this month will prove to be more fruitful than this one, but we shall see. I hope you have a great day. Bye.